Gracey and I were taught, separately, we were taught this dance that was created by Charles Honeycoast. Charles Honeycoast taught me this dance personally. He taught Gregory Hines and me this dance. And his protege, Brenda Buffalino, I believe, taught Gracey this dance. And Gracey and I are going to do this dance together, both taught by different people, doing it together tomorrow night. And we're rehearsing today to see where we differ. But just that little bit we were doing out front, we just sort of had the same hang. You know, I think it's in our blood. Yes, we are of the same brand. We're the same brand. We have the same last name, and we have the same mother and the same father. And it's really, really close. We're very close. Because I've danced with so many fabulous people in my life. I've danced with Gwen Verdon and Ann Reinking and Sandy Duncan and Phyllis Diller and Zero Mostel and Gregory Hines and Ben Vereen and just Drew Barrymore when she was 11 and I danced together. I've had some wonderful dancing, Carol Channing, Lauren Bacall. I've danced with a lot of people and a lot of wonderful dancers. And but Gracey and I just sort of, it's sort of an unspoken agreement when we start to dance together. It just sort of feels like family. Everybody asks me that, and I never know what to say because tap dancing is splayed out all over the world, and there's so many different kinds of tap dancing now. There used to be one kind of tap dancing when I was learning. It was post buck and wing and jazz tap, and that was it. And now they're, you know, hip hop and just everything, you know, and then so many other things are also a growth out of tap, you know, flamenco dancing and Irish step dancing, and it's all footwork. Tap dancing is really tribal. It's like, it's very earthy. Well, they've certainly made dance, these shows have made dance popular. I don't know what I think about that. I don't really like contests for dancing. I like to go and watch art, and there's no competition in art. You're not going for votes. You're going for art and entertainment, entering people's souls. So there's so much show off to it. And then that one, Dancing with the Stars, it worries me because these people haven't been trained all their lives and they hurt themselves. And I look at their bodies and I know what it feels like having danced for all my life. And I go, be careful, you're not lined up right to do that. You're going to hurt yourself. And sure enough, people are hurting themselves. And you know, some of them are sidelined by it and some of them are just hurting themselves and not even knowing they're hurting themselves. And so that hurt, I watched it and it hurts my body. But I love that it's so incredibly popular. That's great for the larger picture. Oh, Rob Marshall called and said, I'm going to make a movie of 9 and I need to talk to you. Will you come have lunch with me? And I really, he's just one of the great guys. We went to lunch at this wonderful restaurant in Soho, and we just talked about the show, and he said, I just want you to rest assured that it's an inspiration to me and I'll take good care of your baby. And he says, what do you think I should do? And I said, it's a movie. I did a stage show. I did theater. You're doing a movie, and nobody does it better. If I could choose anybody in the world to make this film of my show, it would be you. I think it's the one I'm doing now, which is in celebration of my 50 years in show business. It's called Steps in Time. And I think I'm better than I've ever been in it. And the reaction is better than any show I've ever done. It's very autobiographical, this show I'm doing. So I tell them my story of leaving Texas and being nervous and getting to New York and auditioning. And I reenact my first audition, which I remember very clearly. And especially it's good because I got the job. First day in New York, I auditioned and got the job. So I have a lot of good stories. These, believe it or not, these are my favorite, and I've never danced until this year in boots. And these boots were made right here in Fort Worth at Letty's, and I've had them for years. And they are worn in, but they're great boots, and they just do something. So proud of her because she just is tenacious. She just won't let go of it, and it is, you know, it rises and falls through the years, and she's there. She's there, and it brings so many people together in such a joyful way. I was on the wrong side. Let's do the last turn. This is great, Grace. You just sleep on it and then you know it. It's great. The last time as we turn around and we go. And these are my boots.